G'day, hi, and welcome. Here's something that's often always overlooked in the prepping community is surveillance. People talk about getting radios, they talk about getting this and that, but they often overlook drones. Now, yeah, okay, if you don't have hydro or something like that, you can't charge the batteries or you don't have the petrol to run the engines. Okay, yeah, I get that, but what if it's a scenario where you can run these things? The advantage is so there's a huge advantage. One of the things, a lot of the preppers are always, got to get guns in case we, meet contacts and stuff like that. And okay, yeah, I understand that you have to be able to defend yourself. Now, up here in Canada, we can't defend ourselves legally, really, anyway. Even though Article 34 and 35 are, they're too vague, right? You'll almost always be charged. But in a doomsday scenario, hypothetically speaking, there is no law, right? So how do you keep yourself safe? Well, the best way to keep yourself safe is to avoid confrontation. The best way to avoid confrontation is to have intelligence of knowing where things are. So if you see a gang of thugs coming down the street, do you want to see them with your eyes, or would you rather a second set of eyes in the sky see them for you in case it gets shot down? No biggie. If it gets shot down, you got time to extend your reach of surveillance so that you can actually get out of there. Now, that said, where you go, that's up to you to plan. But the idea is that you're not in direct confrontation, but yet you've got the idea of being able to see where things are and what the threats are. So they're a huge advantage. Now, price-wise, I mean, we're talking air, land, and sea type of drones here. Uh, you know, air is probably the one that's going to be the most beneficial. But you never know. I mean, all kinds of drones can be used. Yes, drones can be hacked. Yes, drones can be uh, tapped into and stuff like that, and recontrolled and stuff like that. That is true. But we're talking about, for example, the average gang thug or whatever, or marauders that will be going around. They're not going to have the technology to jam signals and stuff like that. So this is a huge, huge advantage. And I've seen them anywhere 500 to $1,000. Probably you could probably get drones for like pennies on the dollar. Like under $100 that wire into your cell phone. So even if you don't have a cell phone signal, as long as you have a signal that can react between your drone, even if you only have like a couple of 100 yards of distance that you can use this, a typical radio controller is like a kilometer or about a quarter of a mile. That's a hell of a head start if you got bad guys, coming to do harm to you. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. It's just something that I don't see anybody else in the prepper community really talking about very much, and something that is really like it's a huge, huge advantage. I don't have one yet, but yes, drones are kind of controversial, but I do understand the technology's advantage. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. Rate, subscribe, share, comment, and like.